Alright, folks, welcome back. Welcome to episode 27 of our No Man's Land series. Hope you all are doing very well today. I can see Freckles over there. You think we can sneak up on him? Dana, 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 Dana. Yeah, that's our good little boy right there. Even though I don't think he has a single freckle on him, but it's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's do a quick little recap from last episode. You know what we should do? We haven't done in a while. Let's go into flight mode and let's take a look at the place. I mean, this is our farm. Pretty unbelievable, I would say. Okay, so let's talk about the farm. Let's talk about where we were at the end of last episode and kind of where we're at now. So, the end of that last episode, we were getting these fields cut and we did the baling. Actually, I didn't show you the baling in the last one, but we got the fields cut, harvested, we pulled all the grain off, and then we brought them to what was here was a barn. Now, I remember I was like hemming and hawing about that barn. Well, I decided to get rid of it, and I decided to get rid of it for two main reasons. You know, I got to be the most indecisive farm sim player ever, but okay. It's neither here nor there. But I got rid of it because I went to park this trailer in that barn and it wouldn't even fit in the doors. And so I was like standing there and I'm like, well, this barn's going to basically sit empty. And if it's going to sit empty, then it's just useless. And if it's useless, I don't really want it around. So what I decided was I sold that barn, which I believe it was 45 grand. And I think I got like 30 for it or 25 or something, basically half. Yeah, actually, I think it was 22. So I sold it, and then I bought this double silo setup, which I thought was a little more realistic because we have oats and wheat. And then I left a little bit of room behind in case we want silo extensions. And this was like 117 grand. And then I bought this bale storage unit, which was 29 grand, pretty sure, just to store the bales. Because when I pulled the bales off the wheat field, I was like, well, it needs to go somewhere. So I put it in there. You know, makes sense, right? I also put one of our cotton bales in there. Um, got these cotton fields, cleaned off, good to go. I'm just waiting for February to plant in them again. I actually rented a stone picker and I went through this field and this field with the stone picker, picked it all off. I then replanted this field in grass. And I've cut and mowed it once, got some bales off of it. And the reason I did that is because I've bought plots 37, which is like out here, to the other side of these rocks as well, which I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that over there. But I mowed this whole area in here, cut and baled that, and I think I'm gonna buy this area here, number 35, um, and cut and bale this as well with grass. I've got the tractor with the plow here kind of set up, and I want to cut in kind of a weird shaped field in here. And I think I'm going to do the same thing over there. And my plan is probably to do just something a little different than we've been doing. You know, now that we got that combine, I was thinking of maybe doing either corn or maybe sunflowers or something. I don't know. I just figured something to kind of change it up around here a little bit. I can leave this field for grass. I can do this field cotton. I can do this field cotton. And then we have a wheat field here that we can keep doing wheat. Also, I mean, I could always do this field in wheat as well and just kind of leave this as our big main cotton field. It doesn't really matter at this point at all. But that's kind of like a recap of what's going on. I haven't bought plot 35 yet, but you know what? Let's just actually, since we're in here, oh, went in the wrong one there, didn't I? Farmland. Yeah, I didn't buy 35 yet, but you know what? Let's just buy it. Let's just buy it, and then that way we can kind of do a bunch of stuff. I think that's it. So you know what? Let's go down and I'll show you the new kind of bale storage area there. And that truck, there's something weird with that truck. I don't know what it is, but it glitches. It like lags out when I go by it. Every time I go near it, like watch, it's gonna start to glitch out here. See, it starts to like, I don't know. That truck's getting old though. It really is. So yeah, let's go check out how much fuel do we got. 18,000 liters. We got lots. 19,000 liters. Yeah, this is kind of our little bale storage area. I've got a cotton bale sitting in there, which I think we can almost pull out and put in the production facility. But yeah, I put these silos in. I left a little room behind, and then I built. Oop, think skinny. I built this kind of like bit of a ring road that can wrap around here. It's just easier when I'm done with the trailer, and then I made it extend out here so that we can kind of go up and around our fields there and up to our fields there. And I don't really know what to do with this area here. I don't really know. We don't really need any more sheds. You know what? You know what we could do here? I think I just thought about it. Jesus. Yes, I did. I think I just thought about it. But I think what we could put here is, I'm not going to do it right now, but some sort of a production facility for our grain, right? Like if we're going to do sunflower, what's this multi-production factory? What does it look like it does in here? Well, that's kind of not what we want. An old general mill. Looks like it'll do sunflowers, canola, soybeans. Is that wheat? No, it's... Yeah, like, we could do something like that here. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, sorry about that. I swear to God, I never get phone calls. Like, I never get phone calls. Nobody phones me. My mom phones me, my girlfriend, and maybe work a little bit, but no one phones me. Every time I'm recording one of these episodes, I'm just hanging out with you and Freckles, I'm getting phone calls. But, yeah. Okay, so back to our regular scheduled programming here. We could put a factory in. This one's like 85 grand. I'll think about this a little bit more. I would like to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to think about it. Whatever we put here, I'm not going to tear it down. And then like the next episode when you come in and be like, "Oh, remember we put that in and then I took it down?" I'm going to decide on something for sure. Maybe we'll do it together. You can hold my hand through this and I won't demolish it off camera and switch it to something different. But yeah, that could be a good little thing to finish off our little corner, is put another production facility in here. And it would make sense that we put some sort of a general mill. I mean, look at all these different things. Grape. You can put water in this? What do we do with putting water in it? But it'll make sunflower seed oil. Like, I kind of want to put it down just to really look into it better. Nah, no. Not going to do it. We're going to think about it. Not going to do anything. Just going to think about it. Okay, but we bought 35 over there. So let's do what we were gonna do. Let's hop in the mower. This thing's so awesome. Look at this thing. Is that a cooler? Oh, it's a little garbage can. Oh. My mind instantly goes to cooler of beer while you're cutting the grass. Okay. Well, let's go out and let's go cut some grass. We'll cut some grass. I mean, it's January. You know what's weird, though? There's Freckles. Watch out, Freckles! Oh! I mean, Freckles is a tough dog, but I don't know how many more of those he can handle. Okay. Let's try and figure out exactly where we can go here. We're actually going to be able to go quite a ways. Maybe this is what we should do. Let's go through with our chainsaw. Oh, it's been a while since we did some chainsawing together. Let's go through and let's cut some trees. And then we'll talk about what we should do. Like, do you think we should do cotton or corn in these fields? Sorry, cotton or corn. We're already doing cotton. Should we do sunflowers or corn? I'm kind of thinking sunflowers, That's what I'm kind of thinking here. Let's go into this. Nope, let's go into this. Sunflowers. Yeah, we could plant them in March, April. They'll be coming off in October, just like everything else. I'm thinking we do sunflowers. Let's just do it. We'll do it. And then the headers that we'll have to get Um, I mean, those ones do sunflowers, but there's another one. There's another set in here. These ones just do sunflowers. But they go 15 kilometers. Like, I know you can get ones that do corn and sunflowers, right? And obviously that would make sense since I'm the most indecisive corn or farm sim player, right? And I don't know if I want to do corn or sunflowers, right? You see how that all works? But all of these harvest 10 kilometers an hour. Even if you go into these corn headers, these are all 10s, right? 10 kilometers an hour, 10, 10. Part of me thinks we could get these. Where did I miss them? Am I? There we go. Get these and go at 15. 92,000. I don't know. I'm not going to rush to do anything yet because if we're not harvesting until October anyways. So that gives us a chance to kind of let the store, like go through the store and hope that, something pops through on the sales. Even though probably won't happen, but. Okay, yeah, we're probably actually not going to be mowing up here, but we're definitely going to mow this. So let's get these out of the way. Yeah, I think sunflowers will be a kind of a good way, and then we will put that mill down. And, do I own any of this? No, I don't own anything over here. This is basically, yeah, it won't let me cut that tree. Okay, that makes sense. What about this one? Yep. And what about this one? Got that one good to go. Now, technically speaking, we kind of bought this land and we're not even really going to use it to its full extent, but yeah, no, that's okay actually. That's not at the end of the world. We could even plant some more trees in here and just kind of cut this part off. Really kind of seclude our little farm in. Because like technically we own the land on the other side of this field as well, or on the other side of this hill, right? Because we own all of 35. We own all down in here. So we could always plant more fields there, but I mean at this point, we really don't need to. We're just kind of doing stuff for fun and to diversify a little bit. Put that production mill in, and we should be good to go. Okay, do you think I got all these trees, or are we still going to run into one? I bet you we still run into one because it's just the way she goes. Alright, let's get this thing going. Get this thing going? It feels like it's been a while since we cut some grass together. This used to be our whole life, was cutting and windrowing. But now we're sheep farmers. We've got a sheepdog named Freckles, and we're just giving her. Okay, well, you know what I think I'm going to do for old time's sake is put in a little bit of a time lapse of me kind of going around this field. I'll get this cut in, and if it goes quick enough cutting, which it might, I might even put in a bit of a time lapse of us. I'm going to check and see how much grass we have in our silo for the sheep, which we should probably definitely have enough because I just checked those sheep pens and they're still quite full, but I'll just double check just to be sure. Then I'll kind of go from there if we're going to pick it up with the forage wagon or bale it. But yeah, I'll put in a little bit of a time lapse and then come back. I'll come back when it's time to pick up, or I might even put the baling in the time lapse. We'll see. We'll see how fast it goes. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We baled some silage bales. Okay, let me shut this baler off. Let's raise this thing up. Let's fold this thing up, actually. Yeah, I set it to 150 centimeter bales, or actually, rather, I left it on 150s because I didn't think it mattered too much. But, okay, so here is my thought process. I think I think what I'm going to do is I'm definitely just going to do sunflowers. I'm going to create those fields out there and just do sunflowers. We're getting to a point now where so the clothes in the clothing factory, what we got left in there is, or right now there's 17,000 liters of clothes in there, okay? And so we have to sell, the peak time to sell clothes is in April. So I'm hoping by the time that April comes around, we'll have roughly, I don't know, maybe 20,000 liters of clothes in there. Maybe 20,000, something like that. Let's drop that off there. So if we have 20,000 liters of clothes in there, we will roughly get about 200 grand. $200,000 is what we'll get when we sell those clothes, because it's usually about 10 grand per 1,000 liters. So if that's the case, we'll have roughly 200 grand on top of what we have right now. So let's say 1.26 million bucks. Then what I want to do is I'm going to end up just getting these headers. I'm going to wait, and maybe by the grace of gods in this game that something will pop through on the store, on the sales for these ones, because these go at 15 kilometers an hour. They're 12 meters wide. It would be perfect. I'm not going to worry about getting anything that'll do corn and sunflowers, and I'll just say that we're just going to straight up do sunflowers, and that's it. Now, this might be a dumb question, but I'm just going to look just in case. Okay, so like we own cedars like that, right? And these will plant sunflowers, but these are only 6 meters wide. So let's go look at planters real quick. Where are they? They're in this. These are 12 meters wide. These will only seed. These will seed and fertilize. They're 9 meters wide. Seed and fertilize. What are these? 18 meters wide? Oh my goodness. They just seed. Is that the end of the world though if they just seed? Oh, look at these ones. Okay, these are 12 meters wide. They'll seed and fertilize. We can do sunflowers. What do we got here? 6,000, you need 300 horse. We have more than enough that can get this done. Okay, so when we sell all the clothes, I think this is what we'll end up getting. These right here, 160 grand, not too bad. These will just fertilize, or sorry, these will just seed. They're 140. I might as well get these. They seed and they'll fertilize. It doesn't have to be liquid fertilizer. These are massive though. Good lord. Great Plains. Harvest starts here. You don't say. Okay, so that's probably what we'll end up getting. We'll probably end up getting these planters right here. 9 meters. That's so much cheaper. I don't know. I'll go back and forth between which ones I want to get. I'll obviously look at some mods. But yeah, we'll do what we said. We're going to plant some sunflowers out in those front fields that we just cleared off. I'm going to go grab our trailer. I'll go grab this trailer. We'll go pull those bales off right now. We'll put them in our new bale storage facility. I might as well show you guys that. Let's grab this bad boy. This trailer is awesome. I remember when we got this trailer and we really couldn't afford it. and I knew that we would have it this long. Like I knew that this thing would be just worth every penny in the end, and it really has. It has been worth every frickin' penny that we spent. But yeah, that's my plan. We'll do some sunflowers out here. I'm thinking we'll keep this field that's just kind of up past the tractor up there to our right there. That was like our OG grass field. I'll probably just end up leaving that as grass. We have 313 or 300 and some thousand liters of grass in our storage silo for feeding the sheep. We have way less of amount of sheep than we've ever had, so that food's going to last us a long time. So, but we can continue to grow grass in there, and we could do some silage bales if we want. The only thing that I go back and forth on that I was thinking about while I was cutting and doing these bales is like our big cotton field out there. Um, we don't. We have so much cotton sitting within the production facility, and I have an extra bale sitting in that storage shed that we might not need to do cotton fully. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do now that we're driving past it? This field that's right behind the laydown here and by these grain silos, I think I'm gonna do this in either wheat or sunflowers as well. And then up behind the silos over here in our last little bit of open space, I am gonna put some sort of a production facility that will be able to refine um, our our sunflowers and any of the wheat and barley that we've pulled off. So I'll kind of think about that over the next little bit. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Ooh. Do you think I can just unload it there and it'll work? What are the chances? It's probably not going to be good. We'll just fix where that trailer is after. There we go. I don't understand why that wing has to be down. But yeah, that's my thoughts. So what I'll probably do, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is park everything right now. Probably just sleep. You know what? I will bring you back in. I'm not going to do too much off camera. I'm not really going to do anything off camera, I don't think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode after we park this trailer. Then on the next episode, we're going to work on cutting those fields in, which will probably be in about February/March. Once we get those fields cut in, we're going to go through and we're going to lime all these fields that need lime. I'm going to drop this trailer off real quick. We're just going to pull around and check because I think this field needs lime. Okay, so we'll lime this field. Let's go check these other ones. This field needs lime. And then those new fields that we cut in, they'll both need lime as well. So yeah, we'll finish this episode here. The next episode we come in, we're going to get these fields limed. I think we'll plant this big field in cotton. We're going to plant that field that we just were at last in either oats or sunflowers. Nope, I just decided we're going to do oats in that field. We're going to hop on this tractor that I have parked out there ready to go. Yeah, we'll make those two fields. We'll get them limed. And then we are going to get into April. We'll sell all those clothes, hopefully make a good stack of cash. Then we will buy a planter and we will get sunflowers planted. We'll get everything fertilized. We'll get everything growing. And then in the fall, we're going to be harvesting sunflowers. We're going to be harvesting cotton. We're going to be harvesting barley. We're going to build a new production facility on the back corner over there. I'm just going to go look in the mods and see if there's anything sweet kicking around out there. If not, we'll get that general mill that we've seen in there. And we will make sure Freckles' food bowl is filled. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I think it's a pretty good plan. Well, it's the best plan that we got. And let's hope that I'm able to be decisive and not change my mind 10 times between now and then, but I don't think I'm going to. So, thank you so much for watching this episode. I know we had to do a bit more of a time lapse doing the cutting and the baling, but I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you very much. Like always, if you feel so inclined, please hit that subscribe button. That would help out a lot. Please hit the like button. That also helps out a lot. Throw me a comment. Yeah, that helps out a lot too. I like to hear from you guys and know if you're enjoying the series, if you're not enjoying it, what you would like to see in the future, if you would like to see more role play, kind of less role play, more realistic, if you don't mind stuff that isn't kind of super realistic, let me know what you guys prefer because I'm open to anything, and I'm really looking forward to keep building these gameplay series with you and for you. Very much so looking forward to FS25, which I pre-ordered last night, and yeah, thanks again. All right, you guys, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.